Peristeen Plus is a transanal irrigation or tie system that helps people manage fecal incontinence and/or constipation. You will now see a demonstration of how to use Peristeen Plus to irrigate your bowel. The demonstration is divided into 6 sections: getting ready, inserting the balloon catheter, inflating the balloon, pumping water, emptying, and cleaning up. Before irrigating, empty your bladder so you avoid adding pressure to your bladder when instilling water. Some have found it useful to have certain items at hand for the irrigation, such as disposable gloves, a glass to hold the balloon catheter during preparation, antibacterial gel, something to clean yourself or the toilet with after irrigation, and a small trash bag for disposing of the balloon catheter. Some prefer to do the preparation steps in the sink to contain any water spillage. Start by filling the water bag. Flip the lid to open the water bag. The water should be lukewarm, 34 to 40 degrees Celsius. If it's too hot, it may harm the delicate lining of the bowel. If it's too cold, it may cause stomach cramps. For suitable water temperature range, check the round temperature indicator on the front of the water bag. Proceed with the irrigation when the indicator is green. If in doubt or not able to distinguish the colours, run the water over your wrist to feel if it is lukewarm. To properly read the volume scale on the bag, you will need to fill the bag completely, all the way to the grey lid, even though you may not use all the water for the irrigation. The water bag compartments fill up gradually one after the other. Give it time to expand and make sure all 3 are completely filled with water up to the lid. When you close the lid, make sure you hear a click, otherwise the system will not work properly. Connect the grey connector at the end of the tube to the lid by aligning the big tube with the big hole and the small tube with the small hole. Make a cross, push together, and then twist gently clockwise to lock. Gently tug the tube to make sure it is connected correctly. Place the water bag on the floor near where you will carry out the irrigation. It should be positioned so you can see the volume easily. Attach one end of the tube with the turquoise connector to the control unit. Align the big tube with the big hole and the small tube with the small hole. Make a cross, and then twist the connector clockwise until you feel a subtle click. The connector is now locked. Now slightly open the balloon catheter packaging to the turquoise dot on the catheter. Attach the other end of the turquoise tube to the balloon catheter by aligning the big tube with the big hole and the small tube with the small hole. Make a cross, and then twist the connector clockwise until you feel a subtle click. The connector is now locked. Do not inflate the balloon yet. You can attach the catheter to the wall by using the adhesive dots on the back of the packaging. Alternatively, you can place the balloon catheter with the packaging in an empty glass to contain any spillage. For extra stability when pumping, you can attach the control unit to the thigh by using the strap. First, place the strap around the base of the pump, thread it through the buckle, and pull tight. Next, fit the pump to your thigh using the Velcro. Adjust the strap for a comfortable fit. Make sure you can turn the knob easily without the control unit moving too much. To lubricate the balloon catheter, turn the knob to the turquoise water symbol. Pump carefully until the water fills the catheter packaging to the turquoise dot. Turn the knob to the white balloon symbol to stop the water. Then wait 30 seconds for the lubricant on the catheter to be activated so it's easy to insert. Remove the lubricated catheter from the packaging and use it within 2 minutes. Do not use any other lubricants on the balloon catheter, as this might damage the balloon. While sitting on the toilet, hold the balloon catheter by the finger grip under the turquoise dot. Insert the balloon catheter carefully into the rectum as instructed by your healthcare professional, leaving the finger grip outside of your body. Do not use force when inserting the balloon catheter. If you feel any resistance or obstruction, stop and contact your healthcare professional or coloplast care. While still holding the balloon catheter, turn the knob to the white balloon symbol and pump to inflate the balloon to the recommended size. One pump means squeezing the bulb until its internal walls touch one another, and then releasing your grip completely again. Your doctor or nurse will recommend an initial number of pumps and may make gradual adjustments to help you get a good seal for the irrigation. To help you remember, you can write down the number of pumps you need in the instructions for use or the step-by-step guide. The air in the balloon should make the catheter stay in place on its own. Once inflated, gently pull the catheter back to seal off the rectum. If you sense that the balloon is too big, turn the knob to the grey deflate symbol to deflate it. If you experience problems, contact your healthcare professional. Now turn the knob to the turquoise water symbol, following the turquoise circular line, and pump water slowly into your rectum. To avoid discomfort, we recommend one pump per 5 to 10 seconds. If you experience any pain or discomfort, turn the knob to the white balloon symbol to stop the water and wait until the pain or discomfort ceases. When you are ready, turn the knob back to the turquoise water symbol and resume pumping water. Your doctor or nurse will recommend an initial volume of water and may make gradual adjustments to help you achieve proper emptying of the colon. Remember to write the water volume down in instructions for use or the step-by-step guide. This will help you to keep track. Check to see how much water you've pumped by looking at the water bag. Once you have pumped the recommended volume of water into the rectum, you can deflate the balloon. To deflate the balloon, hold the balloon catheter and turn the knob to the grey deflate symbol. The balloon must deflate completely before you remove the catheter. The catheter will often slide out on its own. If it doesn't, gently pull it out while remaining seated on the toilet. Disconnect the balloon catheter from the tube by unlocking the turquoise connector. You can dispose of the catheter right away or put it into the packaging for cleanup afterward. Throw away the balloon catheter with your normal household waste. Do not flush it down the toilet. Do not change the knob position to prevent water leakage. The water causes movements of your bowels. As a result, water and stool will be expelled. Stay seated on the toilet until you stop passing water and stool. The time it takes to empty the bowel varies from person to person. On average, it can take about 30 minutes. If your bowel does not start to empty on its own, try to lean forward. Cough. Massage your abdomen or move your upper body back and forth. With your system in the sink, twist the grey connector anti-clockwise to disconnect it from the lid and empty the water bag. Then turn the knob to the finish and storage symbol. This will release the water from the tubes. Now hang the system to dry for at least an hour. Finish by washing your hands. When you store the system, make sure that the tubes are dry and without kinks. For detailed information on how to clean your Peristeen Plus system, please consult the Instructions for Use document. A bowel diary can help you keep track of your frequency and progress. It can take anywhere from a few weeks to months to establish a good Peristeen Plus routine. Once a good routine has been established, you will be able to decide when and where to empty your bowels. Coloplast Care is here to support your journey to succeed in Thai. And most importantly, can help make a long-lasting difference to your bowel management. Important note: the instructions provided in this film are only intended as a supplement to the advice you have already been given. Before use, please consult the Instructions for Use document found separately in the box, as this document contains information about indications, contraindications, warnings, and cautions.